You too, man. You know we back with another one. Today we got Ice Spice accused of faking attack by Hellier Saint Extras. So if y'all don't know, I seen this video. I seen a few people that I watch react to it. Some girl walked up into, I think it was a McDonald's, right? It was a McDonald's, and Ice Spice was up in there with one of her homegirls, I think. And the shorty was popping it off. She was like, "Oh, like I think the shorty that walked in there was like being extra first, and then Ice Spice was returning the energy, and then they started fighting, I think, and then the shorty that walked up in there was trying to talk about how she was trying to just give love to Ice Spice, but Ice Spice was being rude and shit. Like I done seen like somebody react to like the response videos and all that shit, but I haven't seen anything about accusing of faking it. So this is gonna be interesting.
What's popping?
Let's check this out, y'all.
Ice Spice was viciously attacked, and the first thing that happens is a radio OG within hip hop, Ebro, accuses her of faking the whole thing.
Stay ready, Ice Spice. It looks like she was with the though.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse my language.
She was just with her homegirl, just eating a little, a little cheeseburger, and then she just came
So
up
Ice
to-
Spice just sits in a Hollywood McDonald's without security?
That surprised me too.
I
but
think she had security there.
I know, Ebro. I don't think so, because if she had security, they would have ran out at some point.
Well, that's also kind of what made me feel like this might be kind of promo too. Y'all know I be looking for promo. Ice Spice needs promo right now.
I don't know.
Ice Spice doesn't need promo right now?
No. I'm just trying to think if that would that be promo. I don't
What
know.
actually happened right there?
Homegirl went up to her
She tried to swing.
and slapped her.
She
Yeah.
got her. She swiped her.
Yeah. I don't know. If
I
it's
feel
promo.
like it was wrestling.
I feel like
He
these
said, I
are
feel
just
like it was
one of these
wrestling.
And then there was a
fans.
lot of chatting. If it was just a crazy friend,
Nah.
she was a lot of chatting. And Ice Spice is gonna be like, "Yeah, let's fight." Y'all,
You know, it's one thing that if it is staged, it's one thing that is interesting to me. There's one part where the girl that approached Ice Spice pushes Ice Spice's friend, and Ice Spice's friend falls and almost bangs her face on the McDonald's table. That looked a little too intense to be staged, but that could have been like an accident in the script. You know what I mean? Like she probably didn't mean to actually make her almost hit her head, or she was actually trying to hurt her and it wasn't staged. You know what I mean?
Believe in that?
If they showed a whole clip of like what happened, I'll point out the part that I'm talking about.
That-
Homegirl slapped her first.
yeah, but
bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not buying it.
All right. I don't think so.
I'm not buying it.
All right. In other news, Kanye has more drama now. Switzerland, specifically the soccer club FC Basel, is the latest.
Come on, we're not talking about
Things
Kanye
that
right now.
Really irks me is when people think like, okay, I got one. This got to be promo or something like that.
I need to get a haircut,
And
boy.
they just don't even think
Damn.
past their first initial gut
Yo, I
feeling,
need to
which
get
is
a
Ebro's gut
haircut,
feeling
boy.
is to be skeptical about the
Uh-oh.
situation. There's nothing wrong with that. But then ask yourself, why am I skeptical about this situation, and am I valid to be skeptical about
Yo,
the
I haven't
situation?
gotten a haircut since February. It's currently April 25th. I haven't gotten a haircut in 2 months, bro. And I'm probably not going to get a haircut till May. Because that's just how it's been, bro. I've been locked in, you feel me?
So let's just
Been
break down
grinding.
why this is wrong on all fronts. Number one,
Y'all know when y'all in that grind mode, bro. Sometimes you just got to let the haircut wait until you're ready to, like, refreshing. I'm not ready to refreshing yet, you feel me?
could say, okay, yeah, Ice Spice was potentially faking this because she dropped or previewed a track within 24 hours where she says, oh, something wouldn't happen at Wendy's, which I thought was a really interesting name.
Was it
drop
Wendy's or
there.
McDonald's?
Now, Wendy's on social media, in particular X, Twitter, has been a lot more forward thinking when it comes to marketing, as opposed to their counterparts, whether it be Burger King or McDonald's. How McDonald's is a lot bigger, and I guess they just can't take as much risks as
So-
Wendy's does. But it also makes sense, and I think this is a play for Ice Spice to potentially be like, hey, Wendy's, we can work together. I've got the same hair color, or I can have the same hair color as the Wendy's girl. And this is why I don't think Ebro gets it. Ice Spice just got done doing a SpongeBob soundtrack for a kids
guy.
movie.
Big
She's
guy.
just been doing not fashion runways, but she's at all these fashion shows. Ice Spice's brand is not that of faking a fight or getting into a fight or getting into an altercation whatsoever. Ice Spice is like, oh, don't touch me. Like, she's a little bit up there with her brand. Now, if this was a Sexy Red, you could say, oh, yeah, this might have been faked. But that's the thing. With Sexy Red, it would probably be real. And he would believe that it was real. But Ice Spice, her brand only gets harmed.
This is the apology video, but not even an apology. This is like a response video.
And then let's talk about how difficult it would be to fake something, which I don't think people run through their mind. So, Ebro, he probably didn't think this. So you're telling me that Ice Spice is sitting at a McDonald's. They staged this. They're like, okay, Ice Spice, you're going to sit there with your friend. She's going to be across from you. Somebody is going to come in. You guys are going to read these lines of a script. She is going to hit you first, and you're going to get up, and you're going to hit her back, and then you're going to chase her outside, and there's going to be like 6 or 7 or 8 other people to her outside.
So like what I was talking about,
there's going to be other,
like right about here, the girl that approached Ice Spice pushes Ice Spice's friend, and it's either this table or this table that she almost bangs her face on as she falls, but like she catches herself, if I remember correctly. So I felt like that would be really good acting if that was part of the script. You know what I mean?
There's going to be like 6 or 7 or 8 other people involved in this. One of them is recording as well. You're getting into it outside, and then the police get called. And also, TMZ, or you're going to leak some footage that you somehow got from McDonald's. McDonald's is going to give you security cam footage of this. And after that, what's also going to happen is they're going to call, TMZ is going to call the girl, and the girl is in on it, right? Because if this is all scripted, then the girl's got to be in on it that attacked her. And then the girl is going to tell her side of the story of everything that happened. And this is all going to get leaked. And on top of that, Ice Spice is going to retain an attorney, Bradford Cohen, one of the top attorneys within hip-hop. Well, top attorneys in the nation, but we all know him in hip-hop. He's the guy that got Kodak Black pardoned, and he had Kodak Black get that plea case or that no contest, whatever the situation was in South Carolina or North Carolina, where he had that very gruesome case against a girl that he was intimately involved with, if you want to call it that. So you're going to get him involved, and he's also going to make a statement and say, oh, hey, by the way, we're pursuing all charges against this woman. And all of that is promo. Like, dog, you just got to run that through your brain. It can't be promo, because everyone in line is going to be destroying their reputation to further a script that Ice Spice conjured up to get some promo. TMZ, McDonald's security, because that's a McDonald's security camera, and one of the top attorneys. Like, come on, dog. Like, it doesn't take much. Like, you don't got to be the brightest bulb to think. And I'm not saying that Ebro is dumb. I don't think he's dumb. I think he's just impulsive with his gut feeling and is like, yeah, I've seen other fake stuff, and didn't look through this enough, because I'm guessing it was Laura that prepares a lot of the topics, and I don't expect Ebro to have looked through all of the details, but I do think something that could have been added to this show, because Laura obviously disagrees, is a little bit of pushback. Like, Laura, I know that in this scenario, she's well equipped, she knows the details of what happened to Ice Spice, and she can say, well, actually, she's got an attorney and he made a statement. Like, is that promo too? Is he going to harm his reputation? Is he going to outright lie? And then what is Ebro going to say at that point? He's just going to potentially look dumb and say, something, I'm not buying it. Like, not buying what? And
yeah, I don't think, so far from getting, bro, I don't think it's fake either.
Do not listen to that.
Especially because I didn't know about that attorney thing. So even that being a factor.
And Ice Spice, like I said earlier, it doesn't help her brand. Now, if somebody tried to attack Ice Spice,
that chain is dumb as shit.
Security pummeled them, that's good for Ice Spice's brand, because then she looks like untouchable. She's this diva that nobody can get into contact with. I do think for guys, this helped Ice Spice a lot. For girls, I don't think it did much. I think it entertained them, like the girl Ice Spice fans. But overall, I just think this was a dumb, impulsive take by Ebro, and it's quite ignorant, and it's something that you would expect from somebody that wasn't involved in hip hop whatsoever. Like, there was a stupid, goofy tweet that I saw on the timeline because, you know, you just see insane tweets on the timeline regularly. But one of the tweets was something like, there hasn't been a top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 since 2025, July 2025 or something like that. And then some goofy quotes it, and he's like, oh, well, you know, like, Black American culture died this many years ago, and you're seeing this on the charts. I'm just like, dude, this is just such an ignorant, goofy take, because the top streamers are Black Americans, and they are influencing all of the cultural norms and terms that are being used. Yacht, Riz, all of this other stuff that even the racist streamers that are white are also adopting, that, you know, are like, oh no, we just got to be unto ourselves. They're adopting that same stuff, and that's exploding globally. So just because hip hop as a music may not be as popular on the Hot 100, and keep in mind, that's solely domestic. And a lot of that is due to the success of country music, which country music does no numbers outside of the U.S. So that doesn't mean that hip-hop globally is doing poorly. It's just not doing as well in the USA, which, of course, these people aren't going to take this stuff into context. And that's why I'm saying
I would have never guessed
a level of take
I would have
that
thought
this
every
type
music
of person
hit
would have,
you know what I mean?
and Ebro was matching it. So Ebro's having the same take that somebody that's outside of hip-hop that has a negative disposition, clearly, towards Black Americans and rappers, and they would probably be like, man, this is fake. This chick's just trying to fake something. And I just think that's a little bit embarrassing. But like I said, I understand the impulse to potentially think it's fake, but once you spend a couple of seconds reasoning in your head, you think to yourself, nah, this cannot be fake. And there's also a difference between faking a whole thing and it being a promo and a rollout versus taking advantage of a situation that you went through to elevate your career. And I think that's what Ice Spice was doing when she dropped the snippet. And I like that she's doing that. She should take advantage of this situation because, I mean, who else will? And if she just lets it go by the wayside, that's kind of dumb. So it shows Ice Spice is on top of things. So credit to Ice Spice in this situation. I think there needs to be a little bit more pushback.
I don't think she faked the attack personally. I think it could be possible, but I don't think that's what the case is, in my opinion. But until we get more facts on the situation, if it is turned out to be faked or whatever, you know, it'll come out whether it's real or fake. It's just, to me, especially the fact that she got that big attorney that like a lot of hip hop industry people use. If that's what I remember him saying, yeah, I don't think it's fake, bro. But look, y'all, with that being said, catch you on the next one. Check out the gaming channel. We hit 50 subs on the gaming channel, man. It's a big milestone for me. I know it'll sound like a lot for y'all, but imagine 50 gorillas trying to fuck you. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'll catch you on the